Ow now, brown cow.
Loosey goosey. Honk!
I gotta get rid of this sucker.
Suck on it. Suck on it harder. Jesus.
Welcome back to the Bare Minimum Show.
Hello.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah,
Episode 2. Episode 2.
if you're in your 30s and are exhausted for no reason, then this is the episode for you. Stick with us here. Tonight, we got myself, Mike, as the host. We got Ryan Reed and Michael Stein is down there.
Let's go.
Back at you again for another episode. And this episode, we're going to dive into the 30s. Being in your 30s is harder than what anybody ever warned you about.
You said the 30s. I was like, the 1930s?
No, the 30s, because we're all in our 30s.
You're 30s, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think we're all...
I'm older than you.
You were what,
No.
88?
How old are you?
You were born in 88?
9.
You were born in 89? You were born in 89? I was born in January of 90, so we're right all
What's your
around the
birthday?
same age.
October.
Who's older?
Try
Is that a
the
lollipop?
old man. I'm smarter than these
Immunity
two.
pops. We talked about
Immunity pops. Yeah, so
Elderberry.
Elderberry.
elderberry or elderberry?
Nightshade
So,
berry.
elderberry.
anyways,
Make my own next time.
yeah, you know, we grew up in the 90s, grew up in the 2000s, went through the 2010s, now we're in the 2020s, and we're
It's
in our
terrible.
30s, and
Sucks.
dude, it's something.
I don't know.
It's not
I'm
bad.
opposite. I'm
Yeah?
opposite you guys. Yeah, dude. Look what we're doing right now. We're parents.
Well,
We're
two of us
Are we?
Well, you probably are. You probably are.
Don't put that on me.
Well, we're not gonna talk about it, but you probably are.
Fuck you, bro.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
That's fucked up.
No, he needs to know.
You got to know.
You're not paralyzed.
No, I mean, I think,
Paralyzed.
like, listen, I hear you. It's struggle. You're busy. You love them, but they're on your fucking leg all night. You know, your kids, they're like that, right? They bother you. You get worn out. You get tired. But I don't know. I think we're doing pretty good. We're only 30.
We are.
But yeah.
Let's dive into it.
Yeah.
And let's see what we end up with. I mean, because I think we're gonna have some similars, but I
Yeah.
also think that we might differ on a few. So
That's the way it should be, right?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, you know, the first thing I thought we should discuss is what we were told or what we saw when you were in your 30s when we were younger versus the reality of what it's like being in your 30s. I mean, we were all told that, you know, back in the day, right, when we were growing up, it was when you're in your 30s, you get a good job, you're going to be able to afford a house payment, a car payment, you're going to be able to take your family on vacation, you're going to be living comfortably.
And you got not just we're talking 4 or 5 kids on a
Yeah.
actual family. You know, we're
Yeah.
not talking 1, 2.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you better
Yeah.
not have 3.
Big,
you know what
big
I mean?
families, old
Yeah.
school big
Right.
Yeah.
families.
Sorry for butting in, but
no, you're good.
I feel like I
So,
had to mention that.
for what we were told versus reality, I believe I have a button. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean that dream there of 40 for 4, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Reality
And, like,
says
Yeah.
reality says even. I
Excuse me.
had this conversation the other day, and I meant it. When I started in the industry I am at, the average going rate was like 15 an hour with no experience.
You cannot
Now
do that.
the average going rate with no experience is like 27 plus, and
Yeah.
it's like it's a slap in the face for what I worked for, but it's also understanding of that's the reality
Yeah.
we live in. Like
Yeah.
it versus making. I remember my dad was telling me, I think it was like back in the 90s, if you made like 40, 50 grand in this area, you were doing all right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you
Yeah.
make 40, 50 grand in this area now,
It's a lot has changed, right?
It's
and
tough.
like
It's
and
tough.
like, you know, the people that were selling those dreams could never have predicted. I don't want to put that on them
No.
to be like, this is all their fault. They sold us
Yeah,
a,
they
bu-
didn't
a
know
bad
what was
life.
gonna happen.
They didn't know. So much shit has happened, and we've talked about that. Like, there's a lot of things in histories that people in high school right now have
Don't
no
have a
idea
clue.
what we have gone through, which is
Yeah.
crazy. You know, they'll learn about it in school,
hopefully.
but well,
There's shit like that we lived through that we probably didn't even know what was going on. Like the housing market crash in 2008. I didn't know there was a housing
it was
market
more than
crash
a
going
you
on.
didn't know that?
Dude.
No, dude, I was worried about going to college
I
and,
tell you
playing
what,
football.
it was when a lot of reality set forth for me because when people own their own small businesses, people I knew that I was close to that were like, I have no choice but to file small business bankruptcy.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fine in the long run, but I have to do it.
Right.
And it's like, why? Well, nobody's doing anything. It was more than just the housing market. I mean, it was
was a lot.
everything.
Right. I didn't.
It was the banks.
I didn't know any business owners then. I mean, I was right out of high school. I was just worried about going to college. I had my part-time job for gas money. That's all I knew. You know what I mean? I didn't know the financial knowledge and shit I have now. But like, you know, so yeah, we've been through all kinds of crazy stuff that nobody could have probably seen coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think it's just the what we witnessed. And I remember being younger and being around. I had older brothers, so being around 30-year-olds, and I'm like, man, dude, they're just living life. Like, what a great time to be alive. And then I turned 30, and I'm like, the fuck happened?
Yeah.
I'm 30.
Yeah. I'm getting that feeling a lot more now because
Yeah.
we are on the tail end, brothers.
Dude, I tell my wife all the time. Our birth,
I'm 30s.
my birthday is
Yes.
My birthday is next Friday, and Ashley's is the following Monday, and we turn 36, which I know you guys are 36. And I said, hey, I always say, hey, then we're only 4 years from 40.
Yeah, ain't gonna work,
bro.
right?
It's crazy to
Yeah.
think, man. It's crazy to think. It was a big deal. My brother turned 40 this year, and I'm like, dude, you're officially an old man. Like,
Yeah.
you officially is that. Some people say 40 is over the hill. I say 50 is what was always celebrated around me as
Yeah,
over
I
the
can't
hill.
remember what all the birthdays were.
But,
I think
uh,
it was probably 40, but I can't remember what all like the gag gifts and stuff
I think
were.
times have changed just tremendously of what the reality of a 30-year-old when we were younger was versus now.
Yeah, yeah. It probably contributes to like we probably didn't really understand the concepts either, right? Of life,
Probably.
work, stress.
Yeah.
Like Ryan said, fuck college.
Yeah, we were fucking.
That's where we were.
We're trying to figure out how to live, where to find beer.
Yeah, yeah. No, you had a fake ID. Come on, everybody had
I
one.
never had one. I had,
What?
I had
What?
some.
I
I
had
had
a-
some older brother uncles that
I had
I
a-
stole a lot of alcohol from.
I had a
Stole.
military
Oh.
ID.
And that got by?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, because
You can take a bullet for this
so-
country. You should
well,
be able
no,
to
but
get a
Well,
beer in this
no.
country.
As stupid
Depends
as
where
it
you're
sounds,
at. Depends where you're at.
if you flipped it over, that's where the date of birth was. There was your picture and there was your date of birth, and I was wearing my dress blues, and the date of birth looked like I was either born in like 1960 or like
Could be.
you couldn't make out that it was 19, and you could not
yeah.
make out that number. So every time they were like, and I was like 80. 1980.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're like, how? And at the time, I'm like, yeah, I'm this old, you know, and they're
Right.
like, all right, cool. You know, I think secretly they probably knew,
Yeah.
but
Right.
they just did not give a hell,
Yeah.
you know?
We were the class that Maya and I met together at. We took a trip down to Memphis, Tennessee, as like a group for the class, and only a couple of us were 21 at the time, and there was 2 people that were ROTC who had their military IDs,
Mhm.
and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come with you guys tonight." We're like, "Yo, dude, a little different out here. Like, I don't know how it's gonna go for you. You can come in with us, but you like."
Right.
Don't get arrested on the trip. Is what I'm saying, man.
Right.
You know, we're responsible for you because we said that we would watch out for you. Don't fuck it up. So we went in. Everybody got drinks at the table. He didn't get one. He went up to the bar. They ID'd him. They did not. They're like, get out of here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, we were downtown Nashville
Yeah.
Oh,
or
yeah, yeah.
downtown Memphis. Sorry.
It's a little different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and like we got it. We're like, hey, dude, sorry. Do you want someone to walk back to the hotel with you? You know? And he's like,
Right.
no, but I feel the same. If you're gonna stand in line and you're gonna sign yourself up for that, you probably
Right.
should be able to take a drink.
Right. Yeah. Let's talk about physical and mental declines of your 30s. So,
Yeah, well,
Just look at me.
like random, the first one's random pains.
I'm
dude.
sucking on elderberry
Right,
lollipops, dude.
right.
Bro, you like so I've been thrashing on the race car to get it going for Florida. Going to go race in Florida in like 6 weeks. And
Wow.
yeah, terrifying because it's not even close. Dude, we were working on just like sliding the sheet metal together to drill holes and rivet it together. And I made like a sudden movement, and all of a sudden the pain I had in my back. I didn't pick anything up. I didn't do anything crazy. I just made a slight sudden movement about 2 inches in my back. I felt like that fucker was falling apart. Like,
Oh, yeah,
it was
I know exactly where
horrible.
you're at.
It was so funny. It was like last year. We walked into the clubhouse getting ready to golf, and my father-in-law was there, and Zach was there. I walk in, and I'm like, I slept wrong last night. It's going to be a long round. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, dude, I can't move my neck. Like, I just slept
Oh,
wrong. Like, this is
no.
awful.
Yeah.
And
Oh, no.
Zach's like, yeah, dude, tell me about it. My sciatic nerves have been bothering me. And my father-in-law's, who's like almost
Yeah.
60, is going, what the
What's wrong with you guys? Real farmer. He's had it out and he's
like,
getting it done every day.
Pussies.
Dude.
He ain't sitting, I'll tell you that.
It's the fucking truth though.
Yeah.
Like I don't ever remember like from 20 to 30 waking up in the morning going like looking at my wife go, did you like hit me last night? Did you know?
Here's what I'll tell you. And that's what I said. You guys, I told you this is going to be an episode that I'm really going to like that maybe you guys didn't think I was gonna, because I can go down this road. It's about what we eat. It's about what we're putting in our body to make you feel that way, getting off your circadian rhythm.
For sure.
You know, there's ways to fix it. There's ways to do it. Little things too. I follow this guy, Gary Brecka. He's like the world's leading neurologist, like human biologist. Like he's a freak. I listen to him every Tuesday, Thursday. I think it was when his podcast comes out. It's called The Ultimate Human. Shout out, free shout out. But he talks about
free shout outs.
Yeah, well,
no, we're back to free shout outs.
I like him.
That.
I like him.
I love it.
I like him. But
just not multiple.
He talks about like morning routines and night routines and things what you can do to stay on your rhythm.
Yeah.
You know, don't look at your phone for 2 hours before you go to bed. Right? That's an easy one. We can do it. But it's not, but it should be and it could
100%.
be. And it could be. Well, you just gotta do it.
I guess
you just gotta fucking do it.
I fail miserably.
And that's why
I lay in bed and look at my phone.
Dude, that's why a lot of times at like 9 o'clock when I'm not responding back to the group chat, my phone is already on do not disturb.
Yeah.
Like it already is.
I mean, I would have a job where there's no such thing as like a set sleep schedule. 'Cause
Yeah.
I might be on nights, might be on days, might be on both. I sleep when I can sleep, so when you don't hear from me and it's like noon, it's like, oh.
Dude, it was so weird the other day. So twice this week I left work early because my son's been sick. So Ashley could go to dance and whatnot. And so at 3 o'clock I get home in the afternoon. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like it's early. Liam's home from school. They're just sitting there. So I laying down on the couch and I'm like, well, if I take a quick 10-minute nap, I take a quick 10-minute nap. Took a 10-minute nap the other day and I woke up and like I could hardly move my hand and I was like, was I like sleeping like this? Like was I like this? And like I'm like, why does my joints and my fingers hurt?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. But I will say, since getting back into the groove, and it's been a long time since I exercised and stuff. I mean, I got so burnt out doing it every day in the military since I started doing it again, I feel a lot better. Like, you can ask Ryan. We were working on the studio the one night, and it was like the first or second day I started working out, and the toxins that were leaving my body was unreal, dude.
Oh,
it was like fucking. It was like Auschwitz.
You were really breaking in the fucking.
Oh, it was so bad.
Dude.
I had to open the windows. It was like below zero outside. It was horrible.
It was, dude. But
I walked in here and was like, "What is going? What died?" It was so bad,
dude. And it was startling, right?
Speaking of what you eat,
I had to Google. I had to
dude,
Google
I'm telling
it,
you, that's
dude.
what it is.
I had to Google. I'm like, is it normal when you start working out to do? Oh, for sure.
So it's like, it's. Oh my god, you guys are gonna get me into some crazy shit. But it really is about what you eat. It's the pasta and the carbs and all that shit you eat that's fake and it's not that good. And like, if it ain't imported from like Italy, you don't want the pasta because it has all the bad shit in it that's gonna fill you up.
Right.
Eat lobster and pasta.
Right.
Yeah, I mean you can
rasta?
eat the real shit like if it's just that.
Right.
But if it's covered and sprayed and all that shit, like it's not good,
dude. So the next one on the physical and mental side, sleep. Dude, sleep is so. I never remember in my life like laying in bed all of a sudden going, I can't get comfortable. I'm gonna go out and lay on the couch, and then I fall asleep right away. And I'm like, what is the difference here, dude? Because we got a pretty expensive bed.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I guess I can't do it.
That's crazy.
Oh, dude, I do it all the time. Or I'll randomly wake up 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah,
awake,
that's
and
me.
I'm like, what?
That's me.
That's me. I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes it's like I hit 5 hours and it's like time to wake up.
Yep, that's me.
You get on that set schedule, and like, I'm normally used to 11 o'clock at night going to bed, waking up at 6:15, you know, and but them nights that all of a sudden it's like 3 a.m. I'm like, why am I awake? And then I kick myself in the ass. Like on the mornings, like I'll wake up at 4 a.m. I'll go back to sleep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then I wake up groggy as hell. I'm like, I should have just stayed awake.
Well, dude, it's bring it up. So like that's another thing. Like it drastically changes the way your body functions if you get 5 to 7 or 8 hours of sleep. It's fucking nuts.
Right.
Like what your body is able to do with those extra hours.
But
it's fucking hard. I wake up too. Like I would love to do that, and I'd give me on that schedule. I don't give a fuck what time my alarm set.
Right.
45 minutes before that alarm goes off, buddy, I'm up.
I get
I'm up.
I get more tired if I sleep like 8 hours a night. Like that day, I start dragging, and I think it's because I
Yeah.
slept too long.
But it's probably like a workout thing, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, give it a week or two, get in the system, get in a rhythm, give it a week or
Right.
two, and you need to take a nap now.
So one of them was being
Are we getting
Sorry.
past
No.
your bedtime?
Yeah, way
one,
past.
one of them was being tired for no reason. Right?
Oh, hey, how's it going? No, I mean, I have probably the worst sleep schedule known to man, just because of my job.
Yeah, I don't get it.
What do you mean?
Well,
I know.
I've never.
Do you see when I send you the Instagram reels? I'm
Yes,
awake, man.
yes, that's what I'm saying. I don't
Yeah.
get it. You
That's
know what I
like
mean?
My buddy Trey's like, you'll send them at like 3 a.m, and then start sending them again at 10 o'clock. When
Yeah.
do you sleep? I'm like, usually from like 4 to 7. He's like, you don't sleep more than that? I'm like, no.
No way.
It's just, when you got to go places and work nights and then you got to drive all day and stuff, like you just got to sleep when you can. I don't know. Maybe I'm conditioned to that. But usually I'll have a day on the weekend. Like Sunday's usually the day where like when I crash out and I'm like, just like.
Yeah, but
gotta
you
catch up
like
on my
so
sleep.
you kind of remind me of my fucking early 20s, dude. Like I could go out and party all night, get
Yeah.
2 hours of sleep, wake up and be like, let's roll.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, dude. You can't catch up on sleep. So, like, if you get 8 hours of sleep, or if you get 3 hours of sleep one night and then you go and sleep the next night for 12 hours, those hours don't add up. Like that.
Boy math.
No, that doesn't. That doesn't work. If you're out there and you think that your sleep adds up
If I
per
sleep
hour,
4
it
hours
does
one
not.
night and I sleep 12 hours the next, that's 8 hours both days. I'm good to go.
No. Thanks for making my point, but that is exactly
work
what I'm
that way,
trying to
dude.
say. It does not
Don't
work
work
that
that
way.
way.
I wish it did. Right?
What was the? I saw a meme and it said me to my brain and it said do the thing. I did the things. I did the weight thing. I did the water thing. I did the eat good food thing. Now you got to release the thing. Talking about dopamine, right? And it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And then the brain's like, did you do the shut down for 8 hours thing? And the body's like, fuck.
Damn it. No, couldn't do it.
How about hangovers?
Fuck.
Don't have them.
Well,
Bro.
yeah, but
They're so bad.
oh,
now.
dude, it's a nightmare. That goes back to early 20s. Like I was able to party all night, wake up, fucking rally, go.
Yep.
Now 3 days. It's like, dude, you
Don't do it.
Fucking Iowa Podcast Awards,
Yeah,
dude. Like,
dude.
oh, that
Yeah,
was so.
dude.
Him and
Hey,
I
I
are
used
just
to
sitting
be
there
the same.
staring at each other.
I used to be the
like,
same. All it took for one little thing in my house for me one day, I'm like, I don't ever want to feel this again. I'm done.
Yeah, and ever since the Iowa Podcast Awards, I never.
Dude, that was
but,
so.
I
you
mean,
guys weren't even there all day.
no, I wasn't going to be, but dude, it sent my stomach into gastritis. I had to go to the doctor to get medicine because, like, from puking that night, like, dude, so bad. You
Yeah.
got 2 sticks down there.
I know.
Dude, we were, dude. Someone at that awards was like, "Wow, you seem pretty cool and calm and collected." I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so hungover, and it's like
And we were running awards.
it's like 6 at night. They're like, "You're still hungover?" I'm like, I'm so.
That was
After the awards deal, they're like, "You want to go to the bar?" I'm like, "No."
Well, then we went to a place. We don't need to shout this place out because I feel
I
like
remember
we
the
all
the
had
worst wings
issues.
I ever had.
Well, we all had issues from it.
I don't even remember the name of it.
Yeah.
But
that was what,
that was the longest and hardest podcast I ever did in my life. Like I
Oh,
couldn't even
man.
hardly
One of the best
talk.
ones we did though.
Yeah.
Well-
Well, because I had my feet.
We
Shout
should
out-
try
shout
to
out
get pictures
Forrest.
of those.
when you had gout.
When I had
Dude,
gout.
Forrest wanted you, brother.
Yeah.
No, the hangovers thing, like for me though, I have noticed you just sprayed me. You squirted on me. For me, Jesus Christ. For me, I've noticed like a lot of what conditions my hangover for the next day is what I do right before I go to sleep. So like I can go out and get a little fucked up or pretty fucked up. If I force myself to drink like a Gatorade and a glass of water, I'm usually not as bad. But if I
Right.
don't do that and go to bed, dude, that first time I open my eyes, I'm like, nope, not even, and just roll right back over.
Yeah, dude, that's why I don't do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
I'll have, I don't know, 3, 4 drinks tops anytime I'm out. Tops. I mean, if I'm having 4, I'm probably like, dude, you better stop. Probably not gonna feel good tomorrow.
Well, I think there becomes a point when
I've always had really bad hangovers
Yeah.
to preface.
Oh.
Even in college. Like I would drink all night. Fine. I stay up all night with you. I'll have a great time with you. Tomorrow morning though, 9 o'clock when I wake up with sweaty hands and sweat down my fucking back, I'm going to walk to the dorm room just like any other freshman. I'm a couple times a day maybe, and then get back to it by noon.
Yeah.
Can't do that anymore though.
I think there's something to be said about that. The older you get in your 30s, you start realizing I can't do this anymore.
Right.
I'll
But
have
it
one
makes
or
sense,
two.
right?
I'll drop it at 1 or 2, and I'm done.
But it makes sense, right?
You know.
Everything's changing.
Or I think you find yourself going, all right, I'm at that perfect buzz level where I know
that's
for
fun.
sure I'm not going to be waking up with a hangover, but
That's
I'm having
fun.
a good time. This is
Maintain.
where I'm stopping.
Yep. That's me. That's me.
Oop,
Right.
time for a little top up.
That's me for like when we golf.
Right.
When we golf, I get 4 drinks and I drink them through 9, and then I go up to the clubhouse and I have 1,
Right.
right? And then I hang out for a while.
And
I
you're
go
done.
home.
And you're
Yeah.
done.
I'll probably have 4 or 5. That's it.
So moral of the story is as you get in your 30s, people,
Get ready.
just slow down on the drinking. Don't drink to get drunk.
Yeah.
That I guess that would be the
Unless
difference.
it's a special
right?
occasion.
That'd be the difference.
We can't do it.
When you were younger, you drank to get drunk
Yeah.
because you were having a good time.
Right.
In your 30s, don't drink to socialize. Don't drink to get drunk.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. You had places to be when you were young, and you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here." But like, it was pregame for this.
Yeah.
You know, let's do that.
Well, I mean, our generation invented Power Hour. Come on now.
we had For Local
Oh yeah.
Oh,
original.
man.
Yeah.
Oh,
the,
man.
the killer.
Yeah.
and juice.
Yeah.
Did you ever Power Hour?
Juice.
Yeah, and we
dude.
would power. This is why I love Iowa City so much. We would power hour. We would do fish bowl
Yep.
with For Local, right? Where it was like 5, 4, 3, 2, and you would do the fish bowl with For Local.
hmm
Ugh.
Horrible. I don't suggest that. Actually, can't do that anymore because they don't make it like that anymore.
They still make it, but it's not like
Not
it
like
was.
that.
No.
No.
That thing you drank 2 of those big cans, you were well on your way.
Yeah, dude. Good timing. Good time.
Oh, it's terrible.
It was still fun.
It was fun. I will say I was impressed. I went down to the Dome in December, beginning of December, and those are some pretty it's like 3 days of watching racing and just partying your ass off at the bars down there, and I held up very well.
Oh, good.
Now the third night I didn't go out. I went
Right.
straight to my room and fucking passed out. Well, we went and got food and then I passed out.
That's
but,
okay.
But I held up very surprisingly well for all things considered.
Great.
That's
awesome.
good. That's
Yeah.
good. I mean, you have to.
It was a
You-
setup though, because the next time I get fucked up, I'm gonna be fucking
the older you
But I will
get,
say
you
this.
start learning your boundaries.
right.
I will say this. It is important to have one of those days every now and then
Oh yeah.
Yes.
where you go out with your friends, you don't give a F about anything,
Right.
or what's happening the next day. You got a babysitter for 2 days or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You just go out and do it. It's important to do that.
Right.
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. I think it's a good time to go to our bare minimum beverage break.
Yeah.
How about that? Bare minimum beverage break. Sponsored by Van's Liquor Store in East Dubuque, Illinois on Cincinnati Avenue. I've never heard of these before. I saw them at
either.
Van's. Never seen them before. They're called Caddy Cocktails. The box was like a golf ball.
Cool.
So
That's
figured we
pretty
give them a
cool.
try. We
Yeah.
like golf.
I like golf. I cracked mine open earlier. It's really good.
I'm doing it.
What's your flavor?
I got half and half, tea and tea,
I got a
What?
Dirty Shirley.
What?
lemonade and tea. Sorry,
Okay.
Half and half tea and tea.
What's in yours?
Dirty Shirley.
I'm dying
It's a cherry and lime.
What's
Mine's
your
transfusion.
transfusion? How is it?
Grape, lime, ginger.
That was pretty good.
Mike's skin is confused.
Very good.
It is pretty good. Caddy, yeah, it's
Caddy.
I know nothing about it. Like,
Vodka with
yeah.
natural flavors.
I knew
Yeah.
that, but
No, it's delicious. Try it out. Go get some up at Van's Liquor in Cincinnati.
yeah,
Please
I've-
caddy responsibly.
I've never seen it anywhere else.
No, me either. I never
5
even heard
point-
of it till you told me about it.
5.9 ALC. Obviously, your standard aluminum can, 12 fluid ounces, 335 milliliters.
Yeah,
He's doing the bare minimum.
I don't know if your guys' has something saying on. Mine says from the back nine to the
Yep.
backyard. The Dirty Shirley is a perfect mix.
What about the front nine?
Well, here's what mine says. From the back 9 to the backyard. The transfusion is the perfect mix of vodka and the refreshing flavors of grape, lime, and ginger.
So I think they're all back nine to backyard.
I hope his isn't. Front 9.
Yeah. Nope. Mine checks out. Half and half is the perfect mix of vodka and a refreshing combination of lemonade and tea.
And I think the other one's just lemonade, right?
Yeah, it's just lemonade.
Lemonade.
Sparkling lemonade.
Lemonade.
Yeah, so go get yourself some Caddy cocktails from Van's Liquor Store in East Dubuque, Illinois, or any other your beverage needs. Great sponsor. Been with us since day one. We said that on the last episode,
Yep.
but we're going
Love
to continue
Vans.
to plug them.
Love Vans.
Yeah.
It's like a grown man's Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, that's what you're into for sure.
Yeah,
They have everything.
fine.
If you're looking for an alcoholic beverage, that's the place to go.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm a bourbon guy, so
Are you looking for that special bottle for that special occasion? Vans has it.
Van has
Van's
it.
Liquor has it. I'm a bourbon guy, so I go to the
Vans.
bourbon aisle, and I honestly could just walk down it for probably 40 minutes just looking at the
It's like
different
TJ
ones
Maxx
going
for you.
like, yeah, dude.
Oh, okay.
Have I
TJ
had
Maxx.
this one before? Oh, I don't think so. Oh, it's $90. Oh, because Bourbon Craze is unreal. That runs these prices up.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, dude, it's so bad.
Yikes.
So, anyways, Vans Liquor. Thank you, and go visit them. Tell Jeff you saw them on the Bare Minimum show, and yeah, you won't get nothing except great.
That's awesome.
So,
Well, you might eventually get that.
yeah, who knows?
Right.
But just mention us, and because that knows that, or that helps them know that they are seeing, or their name's getting out there. I'm having a stroke like you did.
Yeah. It's okay.
So,
It happens. It's pressure being the host.
back to our conversation about 30s.
Being in your 30s.
Yeah, being in your 30s, they're harder than anybody warned you. When did getting through the day become a goal? Was it in your 30s?
I don't know,
I think
man.
that's been most
I
of
think
my life, dude.
here's my take on that.
Like,
Here's my take on that.
Ryan's 7 years old, dude. I just got to get through this day.
bro, like,
Here's my take on that. I guess you mean like bed, like getting through your day. Like I wake up, I'm like, okay, can't wait to get back here.
I don't even think it has to be like some people just want to get like me. There's several times where I'm
Right.
like, I just want to get through this work day.
Right.
Right.
I just want to get this stuff.
I
done.
find myself thinking like, man, just cannot wait to go push that button at the daycare and be like, where's he at? Is he running down the hallway or is he slow moving? That's kind of when I feel like my day really starts,
Right.
So I don't like, I do find myself saying, man, just want to get back home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not wishing the day to be like, oh man, I just want to go to bed. But I'm like, man, I just want to get back home.
Do you find that?
Not that I hate my job. I love my job. I really do.
Do you remember the saying when your parents always said when you were younger, just wait till you get older, the days go faster? Do you find that?
Oh God,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
100%.
Dude, there's not
especially,
enough time in
Like,
the day.
Dude.
literally, especially like lately. It's just like, holy crap. What happened to January? We're already halfway through it.
Yeah, they used to
Yeah.
say. I remember hearing like, the older you get, the faster time goes by. Essentially, same thing. The years will get faster, and I was like, no, that'll never. Dude, the last couple of years, I'm like, you blink, and it's like, oh, it's November.
What do you think the main
Holy
culprit is?
shit.
Like just
I don't know.
responsibility
Well,
in general.
responsibility, and you fill your time with stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we have way more stuff to do now than we had to do when we were in our early 20s trying to figure our lives out.
Yeah.
It's
Your
weird
days
though.
were pretty
Like,
much over.
if you
You're
go-
established now. You guys,
If you go on vacation for a week, I don't know. How long were you guys in Greece?
That's my wife.
Okay. However long.
Long enough.
Say you were in
Two-
there for 10 days.
7 days.
7
probably.
days. Did that go fast? So
Looking back on it now, yes.
So
but
even
like
if
during
you're
the
relaxed,
time, yes.
even if you're relaxed, not with a
Yes.
lot to do. I know
Yes.
you're trying to sightsee, but not with a lot to do. Just
Yes.
hanging out on the beach, whatever.
Yes.
It still flies.
Yes.
oh yeah.
We did have like we did find ourselves like in our hotel room when we were in Athens, just like chilling in our hotel room, and we got like 3/4 way through a movie, and we're like, we're in Athens. What the fuck are we doing? Like, what are
Right.
we doing? Get
Right.
up and go.
Yeah, what are we doing in our
You know?
hotel?
But like the thing is like our dinner reservations were at 7:30 at night. You
Right.
know, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. I think I can't remember what time it was. It was very late. That's how they do it
Right.
there, which is fine. So like we were like, okay, getting back to like, hey, adults here, we better take it easy for a good couple hours and not to go too crazy, so we're awake for dinner at 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? But that talks about your 30s. Like, when did it happen to where like we're having discussions about we're in Athens, right? And like we're having a discussion like, hey, we should probably be responsible and go lay down in the hotel room for a little bit.
Right.
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 You know?
Yeah.
But
I mean, time flies, man.
Yeah.
And it seems to get faster.
Yeah.
And faster. And I don't like it.
yeah, right. I don't
No,
like it either.
I don't like it at all. I mean, one, there's not enough time in the day to get shit done that you want to get done.
Right.
You turn around and you're like, holy crap.
Yep.
And then two, it's like, I think with the whole trip thing, like I've noticed it when the few vacations I've gone on lately, like you're so looking forward to going and getting there and getting there and getting there. And then you finally get there and you're like, I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to do that. I can't do it. So you start doing those things and then you're like, fuck,
It's over.
we only
Yeah.
got one night left.
Yeah.
We got to go back home. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
And the drive there always like takes forever, but the drive back home is like
Yep.
no time. It's like, man, this sucks.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, dude. It goes fast. Money.
What about it?
Money in your 30s. I mean,
I have
Doesn't
more
get
than
you very far.
I mean, I think part of it too is like everything costs more, but
Mhm.
like I'm different from you guys, right? Because it's just me. I mean, I'm fortunate enough to be at a spot in my life where I can pretty much do whatever I want to do, and be okay. But like, I have probably a little more money than I thought I would at this age, but I think I don't have as much as I thought I would.
so I
at
think
this
it's
age.
I think the stress of money though.
Oh,
I
for
think
sure.
the stress of money weighs harder on you now when you're in your 30s than ever before.
What makes me nervous about money is you just look just like, how will I know if I have enough money to retire?
right.
And like, is Social Security going to be a thing? Like, is like these are unknowns that are
Yep.
that we're going to have to face again as another thing that's going to probably slap us in the face of the generation that we come from. You know, which is fine. Every generation can probably say that and feel that way, but yeah, that's what freaks me out. Is like, I think I'm doing the right stuff. I think I'm investing in the right things. I think I'm doing this and putting my money over here where it needs to be here at a certain date. You know, I think I'm doing all those things right. How do I know? I don't, but I have projections of where I'm going to be, but who's going to say, who has the right to say that my gallon of milk that's now $4 ain't going to be $6 or,
Mhm.
Right.
you know, and if it does jump up to that, I'm getting my own fucking cow. That's why I bought the house where I'm at. Because if I have to, I'm not gonna pay fucking $8 a gallon for a
Right.
fucking thing of milk. You know,
Right.
whatever.
No,
Come
I
get
think
me
it's
if you
just-
want, but
The stress of it, right?
Yeah.
And especially because obviously we have more responsibilities now than we've ever had.
yeah,
But you know, am I making enough money? Do we have enough money to pay our house payment, pay our utility bills, pay our car payments, get groceries? If our kids want to be in sports that cost money, are we paying? Do we have that? Am I investing for our future? And I look at it and say, I remember my dad helped me with my first vehicle. You know, I worked, so I had some money, but he helped me. Am I going to be able to do that for my kids? You know,
Yeah.
the stress of the money now is starting to hit real hard more than ever before. I still spend money on dumb shit,
same.
but I mean,
I went to
I
Target
also-
today, spent $50,
and it's
for no
easy
reason.
to do.
Yeah.
Would you walk out with 2 things?
But you know what? My kids are running around with matching fucking full suit reindeer suits tonight.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Right,
They were on clearance. They cost me $750.
right,
I'm buying.
right.
They love it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just
Christmas is
crazy.
over. I don't care. They'll wear them next year.
You know,
Yeah.
talking
I sized
about
up.
Ryan. I mean, racing parts. You
Yeah.
know, like
Oh,
he's
yeah.
by
man.
himself, but I imagine racing parts are way more expensive now than they were when he started racing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at tires for example.
That's just the
Like,
thing.
I could get a tire
Yeah.
when I started racing for like $85.
Right,
Maybe it was cheaper than that. Now I get a tire and it's like 150,
right.
Well, here's
and
the
they don't last as long.
Here's the
Like,
funny thing, Ryan, is sorry for interrupting, but
You're all right.
you were like, well, you guys you're in a different spot than me. You know, I kind of can do whatever I want, blah, blah,
Right.
blah. It's like, well, our daycare bill is your 4 fucking tires. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
for sure.
You just have different expenses.
Well, no, it's
you could have a child and be doing it.
Oh yeah, I
You
mean,
know,
I might not be racing like I am now, right?
that's what I'm saying.
Essentially, yeah,
Y-
no,
that's
no,
what I'm
we
saying.
we have we have the same thing. We just
Right.
have different responsibilities,
Right.
right? Like I
Right.
choose, like
Yeah,
I
you-
have racing and all that stuff, and
You
you,
have a
guys
house
have
payment.
families and kids. Yeah, I still have my house payment, my vehicle payment, stuff
You
like
still
that.
have to buy
Insurance,
groceries,
One more.
groceries,
and
One more.
and
One more. Hi, fucking fuck.
you're doing the carnivore diet.
Yeah.
So your freaking your
grocery bill
bill is
for
skyrocketed.
a single guy, my grocery bill is pretty
all to make yourself
exuberant.
healthier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meat and eggs is expensive.
Get some fucking chickens, dude.
They buy your own cow apparently.
We have like 800.
That's
of them.
not happening, by the way, Maya. We're not getting a cow.
You know, it's just crazy the stress
getting a
level
cow.
that it causes. And
Yeah.
I don't want to say that there's a lot of stress there in my marriage or nothing, but it seems like the only time that the big stress is there when it's money conversations.
Right.
And it's because I don't want to, we need to start saving. Maybe you should stop eating out for lunch, multiple times a week. And I'm going to be like, dude, I work pretty hard. I want to do what I want. But at the same time, it's like I secretly I probably should.
Yeah.
I don't want to jump topics on you, but another part of the money stress that I come across a lot being in my position is like when you are dating somebody or start dating somebody, money plays in at this age versus when you were like a younger and in your 20s. You're in your 20s, early 20s, you're both broke. You're working like crazy trying to make it,
You can't go anywhere for dinner without spending $100.
Right.
No matter where you go.
I'm a little older. I have money now, so it changes the dating pool a little bit. I don't want to date another 30-year-old who doesn't kind of have their shit together, or at least has some sort of career path or a plan. If you're just, this is going to sound bad, I'll probably piss a lot of people off, but if you're just like, oh, I just want to be a bartender, like that's cool. Go be a bartender. That's great. I don't think that's a sustainable career.
Depends where you're at.
I mean, it depends on where you're at.
Vegas,
some bartenders make a ton of
If you're
money,
in a big
and that's
city,
fine.
yeah.
But I think it's hard to
dude,
do what I want to do and be a bartender for the rest
I
of
will
your
tell you
life.
this. I feel for you a little bit. Like I'm happily married. I love my wife. But one thing I'll say, I'm happy as hell. I am not in that freaking dating game nowadays.
Dude, it's interesting.
No
I
way.
don't think I could be.
Oh no, I wouldn't know what to do. with
I-
my hands.
I get
Ricky
wishy-washy
Bobby.
on
What do
it.
I do with my hands?
We kind of had that conversation. You have those conversations. You're filling out wills or you're doing this and that where it's like, hey, well, what would you do if I was gone? You'd probably find somebody right away. You joke around a little bit like, no, dude, I'd probably be single and just focus all my attention on what I have going on in this house. And I probably would just like,
and kids. And
Yeah, you
yeah,
take care of your
maybe
kids.
maybe
Now,
find
maybe,
some
like-
hot lady after I retire and just like move on. But like, I don't
I
think
could
any
see,
of that
like-
would interest me.
Like I would think if I was like had kids and say something happened to my spouse or something,
Yeah.
I could totally understand like focusing 100% of your time on your kids and making things at home as smooth and efficient as possible. That's not the right word, but you know what I meant.
Yeah.
And then as soon as like your kids are like, okay, they're off in college, kind of starting their own thing. Now
Yeah.
you're
Now
an
I got
empty
time.
nester. Now you got time for yourself a little
Yeah,
bit.
now I
So
got time.
I get what you're saying there.
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah, I think it's just the pressure of everything, right, man? And I think in your 30s, in Ryan, I wouldn't. It's an interesting conversation because you got two guys here that are married and have two kids, and two. Actually, we have two kids the same age.
Same age.
A 6
We're
and 4 year
screwed,
old.
dude.
And
We got two smarty pantses and two crazy
second born,
people.
second born.
Crazy people.
Two number
and,
twos.
and then we have Ryan, who's no kids and single or talking whatever. It's complicated, kind of deal. And but we still share
Paris.
the same pressures, right?
Yeah.
We have pressures in a different way, but he still has the same pressures.
100%.
And I think that's what like you're getting. If you're listening to this, you're getting a guy's perspective, right? I mean, but I think the pressures are crazy for me because. And all kids go through this, but I've been going through my kids ever since Christmas break. They went back to school. I feel like my oldest has some sass to him. Like he's getting a little mouthy, and like it's that feeling of like now here's added pressure because what am I doing wrong for this to continue happening?
100%.
And it's weird, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I actually got two things that I'd like to go back and I'll touch on that one first where I actually just started reading a book and like guys, it's hilarious because I haven't read a book probably since like I read Harry Potter. Like I just didn't read and like or college when I had to read something. It's called Good Inside by Dr. Becky. I don't know what her last name is, but she goes by Dr. Becky. And it's basically rewriting, repairing relationships and how to parent your child so you don't have to repair a relationship basically. And it's fucking opening the door wide open.
Cool.
So if you're struggling with that, I suggest that honestly,
Right.
because like it just tells you how to deal. It's like how to deal with an interview, right? Instead of answering the question they give you, you give a quick response and then Yeah, I would say I probably do that. You fire back the question back at them, right?
Right.
Where it puts the interview back on them, right? Where it's kind of like a kid was like, "Hey, let's talk about why you did do that."
Right.
Right? It's let's get past you pulling your sister's hair, but what happened? Why did you do like really talking to him?
Mm.
Dude, and it's
And
so,
then-
let me tell you, it's so frustrating. We had that the other last night actually. I got home and my kids have tablets, and in order for them to download an app, it comes to me and I have to review it, right? They don't hand me that tablet, but it comes to my phone, and I'll be like, all right,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be like, no, you're not playing that game, or sure you can do it, and
Yeah.
one wasn't working, and Liam started getting like just upset it wasn't working, and started yelling at his mom. So I walked up and I said, all right, fine, grab the tablet, put it away.
Meltdown, maybe.
Meltdown,
Yeah.
and it became my fault.
Oh, yeah.
And it was, you were the one who made me cry. You took my tablet, and I'm like, what did you do for me to take your tablet? And it was like, but you took it, and I'm like, what did you do?
Yeah.
And he wasn't understanding or didn't want to say. I started yelling at mom for no reason.
Yeah.
And it's just, dude, it's so hard because every time I was talking to him, I wanted to get so frustrated and just be like, dude, what? Like,
Yeah.
what's not clicking
Yeah,
here, dude?
Read
But
the book.
I didn't. I sat there and I just kept like, what's,
Read the book
Yeah.
or listen to it. Honestly, dude, because it's a wake up call. It's gonna call you out for being a fucking bad parent. But the premise is like we are all good parents, and the reason you're doing this, my wife says it all the time. Bad parents will never worry about if they're being good parents or not.
right.
Only good parents worry about if they're being a good enough parent,
I agree with that.
and that will bring you right back down to level.
Right.
She says it all the time to me. It gives me goosebumps saying it because it's like, fuck, if I can just remember that in time, where I'm about to scream or got to be like the Big Daddy meme. All right, it's like that's real. That's real.
Oh, dude.
And if you can do that, if you can step back and take a second and do it,
Right.
I suggest reading the book.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
on the other thing, the money thing is like we're in a different, probably. I guess I don't want to speak for you, Mike, or anybody else, but or you don't have a wife. But I am not the breadwinner of my family, so I honestly don't probably have the same amount of pressures that what a normal man of the house would have. My duty is to be flexible with my kids and provide insurance. Is what my main goal is, and provide a decent income to help provide for the things that we want, to not stress about this. So as far as like stressing about money, most of that unfortunately falls on my wife. But to be honest, from day one, I've just never besides like trying to make more money for the job that I do, I don't care about money.
Right.
I don't. And like, God bless my dad and my mom, because they preached to me all my life about how important it is. I'm dealing with it now, right? Of like not really caring about it. It is what it is. I'll find it. I'll go pick up cans on the side of the road if I really fucking need to.
Right.
You can find them around here, trust me. Right?
Right.
It's not where you want to be, but if you fucking have to, dude, you call up. How's your can bag looking?
Yeah.
People will be nice around here. I don't like it. I don't want to like it. I don't want to try to understand it
Right.
because I don't want to stress about it. Right.
Right.
It's like I don't fucking like it, and I'll admit it. I don't care about money. I don't want it. Besides, like I said, besides making more money for what I think that I do a very good job. Besides doing that, I don't care about it.
Right.
Don't care about it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say luxury, but I'm in a spot where like I am not the breadwinner, so I don't have to have that burden on me of
Right.
like being the one that has to be that. If I was, you bet your ass I'd care about it.
Right.
I really would, because
Yeah.
we wouldn't be where we were at without my wife,
Right.
basically.
Yeah. And good for you, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
for being in that position now, like I don't take care of the finances. My wife does all that. But I mean,
Same.
if she's stressing, I'm stressing. That's the way I've looked at it, right?
That's-
so. But I stress.
That was my thought when we were buying this new house.
Right.
It's like, if she says it's okay, and that's what you're supposed to do with the person that you love and that you
Right.
marry, right?
Then we're
I
okay.
trust her. Then
Right.
we're okay. And if we're
100%.
not, if we get into it and we're not thick and thin,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
right? Good and
Yeah.
bad.
Absolutely. Friendships in your 30s.
Complicated, right?
Something like that.
Complicated.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think it goes with time goes fast.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's got their own
Things.
Everybody's busy.
Got their own family, got their own hobbies,
yeah.
sports.
Everybody thinks that they're busier than the next person.
Yeah.
And I think that's when a lot of friendships dwindle, because I think you're like, dude, you ain't any busier than I am. I mean, 2 kids, a wife that works an opposite shift than I do. Like,
Yeah.
what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
I mean, and I still get it done. It's amazing how big of a friend group you have, and then all of a sudden how small your friend group, and then all of a sudden they become, well, these are my friends, but they're really, then these other people are my acquaintances. Like, I don't
Yeah.
consider them a friend, but I know them, I'll talk to them, but we don't hang out.
Definitely.
You find your little friend group, and you then become fine with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk to anybody I was in high school with. I mean, obviously you don't say the same.
Yeah.
I don't live in the town I went to high school in.
Yeah. Well, that makes a difference.
I have friends that I consider dear friends, and I do everything I can to make sure, but everybody's busy, right? We
Yeah.
don't hang out all the time.
Yeah.
Us 3 don't hang out all the time.
No.
We chat on Facebook or something,
Right.
joking
Yeah.
around.
We keep the
but
conversation going for sure.
we don't hang out all the
No,
time
no, we
because
don't.
we got shit going on.
Right.
Yeah. Play some Xbox.
The,
every now and
the,
again.
the place that we meet up, Mike, is the fucking soccer pitch. It's really where we meet up in the fucking T-ball diamond.
And school pickup occasionally
Yes.
when I'm there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
That's when we see each other, other than here.
But yeah, dude, I'm kind of the same way. And honestly, like, and this is no slight to the people that live here and the friends that I have here and the friends that I went to high school that I still talk to, that I love, that like, I made a post the other day on Facebook. It was like somebody, I just reposted it, and it was somebody was like, basically concept was like, there's friends out there that you can pick, you haven't seen for a year, that you can pick up a conversation in,
Yeah.
and you haven't skipped a beat. And I was just like, you know who you are, basically.
100%.
And I got likes, I got people commenting on it, it's like, I see you. You know what I mean? Like, that's the stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But like, the people that I talk to the most are the people I went to college with. I talk to those people every day.
Right.
Like, I don't see them. One's in Cincinnati, one's in Colorado, one's literally traveling all over the United States all the time. Every time I see my friend Kozer, I'm like, where are you at? He's always working, he's doing great, but like, he's all over the place, I feel like. But I talk to those guys every day. I don't see them, but I talk to them every single day. I can't say that to some people that live around here.
Right.
But that's not saying that our friendship is stronger than that one. Like, I would still see them and be like, give me a hug, because I'm a touch feel guy. My love language is touch and feel. So like, I like hugs. So like, or high fives. Like, so it is what it is.
Get your hand off my leg.
But it is complicated because like, I do have best friends here that still live here with me, but like, I won't see them unless like we're out. If it's a kid's activity, or if I have him in a golf league, I'm in a golf league with all my very close friends from high school, and that's really like the most time that we hang out throughout the year.
Right.
We're just very busy,
Right.
and like, even though you live close together, people are just busy, and I think that's the hard thing to understand. Is like, well, we live in the same town. Why the fuck don't we just hang out all the time? Like, well, dude, because we're busy.
Dude, I remember
And
when,
like, it's important not to take offense to that.
right?
I think.
Dude, when we lived on the farm, just up, like literally, I could throw my shoe at Ashley's parents' house. I remember her mom always saying, we never see them. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because we're busy.
Yeah.
Like, we're both working, we're both gone. How about you, Ryan? I mean, you grew up in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You went to high school in Texas. You went to college in Texas.
Mm-hmm. So like, well, like one thing our generation has that's probably different than previous is like Facebook and social media, right?
Yeah.
So you keep tabs on people, but like, I have always looked at it like this, I've especially noticed it in like my not late 30s, but late mid 30s. Friend groups like changed drastically. So like, I had my real tight knit group of friends in high school. And I think everybody does. You have that tight group knit of friends in high school, especially in smaller schools and stuff. But once you hit college, like especially where I grew up, like everybody's going somewhere different. So you all scatter. And like the first couple Christmases you come home, everybody gets together and you hang out and you bullshit. But that kind of slowly trickles away because especially as you get in college, like when I got in, I was in football and stuff like that. So I met people in college. So I had really
Yeah.
good friends throughout college. And that was even a little bit more broad because I'd be like, all right, instead I'm going to come home for a week for Christmas, but then I'm going to go down to Houston and visit this guy that I go to school with and hang out with him on his ranch. And it's a little bit of a different dynamic. So you kind of lose out on the old high school friend group. And now you're a little more invested in the college friend group.
Yeah.
And I think that's a little more of a mature, not maybe mature, but you're a little older.
Yeah.
And that's why, like you said, you maintain that contact with them
Right.
more frequently because you guys are a little older, young adults, and you're figuring life out. So you stay in touch.
Right. Well, honestly, probably makes sense too if you think about it, because like you live with these fucking people.
Yeah, you
like
live
these
with them
people
for
that I
4
talk
years.
to every single day. Like,
Yeah.
my best friend Fish, my best friend Kozer, Drakowski. Like, I live with these fucking people.
For like 4
They
to
see me
5
struggle.
years.
They see me go fucking pump plasma twice a fucking week just to pay our rent. Like, they saw that.
Right.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
They get
So
it.
I mean, that's a different type of relationship and friendship you'll have there.
Yeah.
And then I think once you get out of college, depending on where you end up, I moved away, but I still keep tabs on all those people I went to college and high school with. But then you find kind of where you're going to settle in, where you're going to start your career and not just a job.
Right.
And then you start to meet like a different friend group or people that you share the same interests with. You know, I've got you guys from the studio. We get together, we hang out, we stay in touch. I would consider us friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
But also through racing, I have met a ton of people. You met the Morrises now and all them. That it's like a second family to me. But if you'd have asked me 10 years ago if I would have this tight knit group up in Iowa, or maybe not. What was 10 years ago? 2016. You'd have to go back further than that now. But I mean, it's just, I think as you get older, things change. But I think you notice it more in your 30s, because even the friend group I have here, I've seen over the last couple of years, it started to dwindle, shrink down a little bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But that's just because my friend group is, I'm probably the older guy in it, right? It's mostly younger, but
Yeah.
I act like a crazy fucking immature kid, so that makes sense. But
Yeah.
It's interesting because people are starting to like they've been married now, they're having kids and they're setting
Yeah,
up in the career.
moving on.
And you just don't have time to go, hey, this weekend we're gonna go to the club and go clubbing. No, that doesn't happen.
They're not
anymore.
going.
That's rare.
They're not
not
going.
going. The ones with kids aren't going.
No.
The ones that
They'd love to.
maybe don't want to hang out with the ones with kids, they're not coming over. You
Yeah,
know, it's not maybe that they don't like kids, they just don't want to be around or whatever. So I've noticed it that people like step back. Every once in a while we'll have a deal where everybody comes together. But there was
Yeah.
probably like 6 years in there where it was just like every weekend we were going hard in the paint.
That's
like the whole
awesome.
group pile in a van, let's go get fucking crazy.
That-
But man, it's not like that.
I think eventually you just accept it, right?
Well-
You
Yeah.
just accept where you're at, the friends you have.
Yeah.
You know, it reminds me. Childhood friends. I've had 2 childhood friends that I can remember that both passed away. And when I found out that they passed away, it was like, I haven't seen you in 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. But if I saw you today, we'd pick up exactly where we left off.
Yeah.
And it sucks, but time, location,
Yeah.
schedules all just grew apart.
Mhm.
And it was like, we really haven't talked much here and there. And I think you just, as you get older, you start accepting it,
Yeah.
right? That you're just like, well, I got this group of people that I talk to daily, weekly, monthly, 24/7, whatever. And I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I think the main thing is like, honestly, is just being mature enough to not like, just don't have resentment, right?
Right.
And it's like, just have an understanding. It's like, hey, people are busy. We'll see you when we see you, and like,
Yeah.
still love you, dude. But like, don't get mad at me if you see me hanging out with somebody else. Man, sorry, we made plans with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
reach
mean,
out and make plans if you want to make plans. You know what I mean? It's
I've caught people saying,
that's why I
"Oh,
say it's kind of finicky. It's kind of
It's
it's
complicated.
a touchy subject, really, because like you don't want to offend anybody and be like,
Yeah.
no, dude, I'm not hanging out because I'm busy.
The Facebook status is it's complicated.
Yes, is complicated.
Well, and I've had people, I've heard people saying like, "Oh yeah, we don't ever see this person anymore." I'm like, we're older.
Yeah.
They've got stuff going on.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to come and hang out at every, anytime you put a thing together.
And
You
here's
just,
it.
you just have to hope and they come, or you just, if you want to not invite them because they didn't come, and I don't know anybody that would take it that far, but it's like, yeah, people's got shit going on now.
Right.
But here's the thing about it's funny that you brought up Facebook before, where it's like, oh, it's nice where you can communicate with anybody, but it's kind of hurt it a little bit too. I feel like.
Oh, for sure.
Or it's like you don't really have to reach out, or or it's easier to have resentment when you see a big group of your friends all out at a party or all out at a hotel or something like that, and everybody's having fun, but you were
Right.
like, wait a second, I thought we were friends, or how come nobody wait a second,
Right.
hey, did they reach out, babe? And then it's no, you know what I mean?
Right.
So
Well, it's and you hit on it right there. I think it's you don't have to feel the need to reach out because you see their life on Facebook.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
I know what's
right.
going on with him. He
Yeah.
posts
Right.
every other day.
Yeah,
You know, he looks like he's got a nice family. I don't need to.
Or
talk
you
to
get
him.
on
But then
Facebook
you-
and you're like, I haven't heard from this person.
Right.
Request friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what happened there, dude. Happens all the time.
Must have been a
Yeah.
reason.
Oh yeah.
Wonder
Must
what
have
I
been a
did
reason.
there. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Shouldn't
yeah.
have
Shit
posted
happens.
that mouse running for a block of cheese.
Right, and
I
you don't
So,
feel the need to be like, I should probably reach out to
Right.
that person. You know what I mean?
right. So the biggest question is, does it get better from here? Does it get better as we continue to get older, or will it get worse?
I think
Oh.
if you want it
In
to
general, not just friendships, all the way around.
I think it's your outlook on it, like he says.
Right.
There's two kinds of people in this world, and I've met plenty of both. There's a glass is fucking half full guy, and there's a glass is half empty guy or
Mhm.
girl.
Right.
be, Mhm.
So if your glass is half empty and you want to have that negative attitude, piss poor me, I can't do it, everybody else had help, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
then you're going to have a really fucking hard time at life in general. If
Yeah.
you're a glass is half full person, like, you know what? I might not have all of it, but I have enough
Yeah.
to make me happy. I'm happy. My people around me are happy. My family's happy. My friends, they might like me. They don't. I don't give a shit. You're going to have a successful, great life. I mean, that's
100%.
my 2 cents.
You're
Sorry,
gonna be
I kinda went off
happier.
there, but-
You're
Yeah.
gonna be 100%
Yeah.
happier.
I mean,
it's all what
fucking-
you make it. And if you wanna stop having aches and pains, start looking at what you do. Like
Everybody know how I make it.
Take out the
Remember that time
take
about
out-
appreciation?
yeah. Fix your diet so the stuff you're eating doesn't give you inflammation.
100%.
Honestly,
Go on the carnivore diet.
I'll tell you this. So
Take some creatine.
We talk about that.
take some probiotics. Take
Dude, I take
take
probiotics.
take
like nobody's
amino acids and sea salt and
business. I tell you
hydrogen
what,
water.
I've talked about this on here before in the past. When I started changing what I ate and stuff, I was able to stop taking acid reflux medicine.
I'm
It's
telling you that.
crazy. But did you see they basically flipped the food pyramid back over like how it
Yeah.
used to be? Proteins
About
first,
time.
right?
About time, dude.
Yeah.
About
dude.
time.
Yeah, dude, you gotta get that protein in you. I do say like, I mean, I don't know, just as I've gotten older, I was kind of skimming through your deal here, like
Oh, I was. Yeah.
where you say like, what you stopped caring about, or what doesn't get better, and all that stuff for getting better. One thing I'll say, just personally, like when I was younger, like in my 20s, late teens, early 20s, even late 20s, like talking to women, I used to get so fucking nervous. Like so nervous, so like
Really?
clam up. Like I was kind of shy public speaker. I know it sounds hard to believe, but like as I've gotten older, I just don't fucking care. If you don't like me, don't listen to me. You know what I mean? I'm not everybody's cup
Or
of
if you
tea, and
don't
that's
like him,
okay.
just
Or
hate
just
listen.
fucking-
Hate listen and smash that subscribe button
Yeah.
and just fucking
Get in the comments and tell me how much you don't like me.
listen to it and cuss at Ryan while you're listening to it on the fucking
Like
drive.
I used to be that, like we'd go out in public and I don't want to like do anything, or I wouldn't go dance because what is everybody gonna think about me? I used to worry about that shit, but I'm to the point now. Like I think it comes with age.
You
for
just don't
everybody.
care what people think.
I don't care. I'm out. When I'm out to have a good time. I'm gonna go dance.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if you think I'm the best dancer ever
Yeah.
or the worst dancer ever. I can guarantee you, if you ask anyone who's been out with me in the past 6 years, be like, that motherfucker loves to dance.
He might not be the best. He might not be the worst, but he's the sweatiest.
Definitely the sweatiest.
He's a
and
reed.
that motherfucker loves to dance. And
He's a
then they'll-
reed. He can move his hips.
Then they'll look at
That's
you,
right.
and I'd be willing to lay money on this, that most of the people would say it's when you go out with Ryan, it's fun.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's all about.
That's what she said.
Exactly. That's exactly what she said.
Yeah. No, I
So-
think that's if I had to pick something that helps everything is stop caring. Stop
Yeah.
caring about
Don't
what
care.
people think.
Well, that's why I said it was.
Right.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
I don't know if it was this episode or our first episode where I was like, well, part of my New Year's resolution is just like trying to control what I can control.
Right.
Yeah.
Just don't worry about the
Sorry,
outside
stretching.
noise.
You're good.
Focus.
Accept,
Don't have tunnel vision, but have tunnel vision, right? It's
Accept
like,
the things
no,
I
like-
can
yes,
change,
yes.
and don't worry about the things you can't change.
Yes.
and,
Yeah,
and go from there.
I used to say it like the tunnel vision, not tunnel vision. I used to say it's like rushing and hustling. When you're rushing to do something, you're so focused on that one thing that you fuck up everything else surrounding it, right? But when you're hustling to do something, you're getting that goal accomplished, but you're still aware of what's going on around
You got ADHD. You
right?
got to figure it out.
But you
gotta
can
go
only
on.
control so much. I've
Yeah.
had wasted a lot of, not wasted, but I've spent a lot of time and energy like talking to people who are so upset about things. And it's way worse like younger kids, right? Because they just don't understand.
Yep.
Like,
Half brains.
like,
Yeah, absolutely.
you know, like you're so upset and you cannot control this outcome no matter what. Like I understand it means a lot to you, and you just for example, and this is the only time I'll ever say it: an election. You go vote, and that's all you can do. You know, your guy either wins or he doesn't. That's it. That's all it should be. I went and voted, and that's it. Whether he won or not, you can't control what everybody else does. You can put your opinion out there and try to sway them, I guess, but at the end of the day, you can't control. So I mean, you just gotta worry about you sometimes.
Yep. Control the things you can control.
And like
Yeah.
my thing of what actually helps, I mean, like going back to the original part of the episode, I mean, like, getting in an actual rhythm of doing things and following an actual protocol, and like not like there's a lot of research out there of like things that you should do in the morning. Is like you should at least wait an hour before you even look at the screen of your phone. Like you should get up, take your shower, do the things that you need to get ready. Don't have a coffee within the first like hour of your day helps so honestly, it's crazy. Like get up, drink a thing of water first. And I'm just
Like from the
telling you,
toilet?
no, you fucking idiot, dude. Like get a fucking drink of water, drink water first.
There's water in coffee.
Like getting I'm telling you all these things that will help you not feel so sluggish. And why do I feel this way?
I feel
and
great.
all
I
this
started
stuff.
eating meat.
I feel great
All
as
right,
soon as
y'all
I take
don't
that
wanna
first sip of coffee.
Listen, it's on here of what actually helps. If you don't want to know what actually helps, I don't have to say it.
The blacker, the better.
L for love.
If you're talking about blackberry, sure.
No, coffee.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love black coffee. It's the only way I drink it. But I now wait an hour and a half after I get up to do it. And I make sure I have 32 ounces of water before I have that. Like that sets you up. That sets your body up.
Well, it does because
It
coffee's
does.
so acidic.
Yes.
That if that's the
Yes.
first thing you induce into your
Yes.
body, I'm guilty of it as all hell, dude. I wake up,
And
make
most
a
year I bet- and
make
I-
a fucking pot of coffee, make a cup of coffee, go sit
Yeah.
down, look at my phone, turn the TV on, and drink my coffee.
And I bet
But I
your
haven't
guys'
done that in a
coffee is,
while.
and I bet your coffee is moldy. I bet it is. If it's already ground up, it's moldy.
no, what?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
buying ground coffee?
Coffee is heavily there's a lot of mold in coffee.
Oh,
Absolutely.
well, then I guess I'm a moldy person.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's why I don't
That's
get
what I'm telling you.
STDs.
I'm trying to tell you these things that help.
Fucking moldy coffee.
Right.
I'm STD proof,
And like
baby.
it's super important. It's super important. Like it doesn't work for us because we all get up at crazy times of the day, like
What am I
super
supposed
early.
to grind
before-
my own?
Yes.
Oh.
We can have we'll have an off the air conversation about
We'll
this.
have a coffee conversation.
We'll
yeah.
have a coffee.
It'll be a topic for
a
me.
coffee episode.
Yeah. It'll be a topic for me. But
Bare minimum coffee. Scoop the grounds into the filter. Turn it on.
like you want to say what's going to help me sleep at night, like what you do in the morning will set your body up for nighttime. So if the first thing you should do is get out in 15 minutes of sunlight, we can't do that because we're already up and our day starts before the sun comes up.
And because we're in the fucking Midwest and in this time of year, it's fucking overcast every day.
Right. But
Yeah, I
but
feel like
that
we live
still
in
counts. It
Brett
still
time.
counts of getting outside,
Right.
touching earth, basically.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I said, we could have went heavy into that, but that's
could.
what that will actually will help.
We'll have another
We
conversation.
kind of had a
yeah,
shallow
yeah.
dive.
We'll have
Maybe
another
we'll do a deep
conversation.
dive.
We'll deep dive into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Time for the time to move on and go to the
Dun, dun, dun,
bare
dun,
minimum
dun.
award of the week. So we debuted this last week as the bare minimum award of the week, and where we each select someone, something, a group of people, a team, whatever, to win the bare minimum award of the week, and we do put it on social media and let you guys vote on who you thought had the best bare minimum award of the week. Each get 1 minute, at least 1 minute, to say who it is and give a brief description of why you picked them. Last time we went, me, Ryan, Mike. This time we're going to go Michael, Ryan, me, and we're going to take it away. So whenever Ryan's ready with the stopwatch.
Sorry.
Who's going first? I'm sorry, I did not. even
You
listen.
are.
I am.
Yeah, you're going first this time.
Hold on.
Hang
Hold
on.
on.
You might-
Are we getting a minute for each category here for 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3 covered in one?
No, this is the bare minimum award of the week.
Yeah, you went down a bullet.
Yeah, staying.
You're on the wrong bullet. This is just like we just did.
I don't have anybody for this one.
You
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay,
Yeah, I do.
ready?
Yeah, I do.
Ready, set, go.
I'm gonna go Steelers ex head coach Mike Tomlin, and some may say that's controversial, but I'm gonna say bare minimum because he really hasn't done anything in a long time. What's worse than getting to the playoff and then losing that many years in a row after the first game? Bare minimum. Such bare minimum effort that he stepped away himself. Come on, they weren't gonna fire him.
Yeah,
Mike
that makes
Tomlin.
sense.
Mike Tomlin.
Some could say that he has a bare minimum quarterback too. Just saying.
Sure, but he didn't.
You just don't like
fuck
Rodgers.
yeah, he does.
Rodgers is
One
okay. He's just
Super Bowl.
old.
But no. I'm saying he hasn't in his career.
Oh,
Tomlin.
Right.
Yep, I get that. Kyle
Tomlin.
Rudolph is really good.
They had that other guy for a while too, Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
He was kind of a flop, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
kicked in the fucking head, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he get stomped? Oh, that was Rudolph.
Rudolph got
Rudolph
hit with a helmet by
Stomped in the
Garrett.
head.
Yeah.
For
So,
saying something.
all right, that's the end of your minute.
Way to suck, Mike Tomlin.
Yeah. What did I say?
I mean, he's a good coach, right? He's great coach. He's accomplished a lot, but like,
Do you hear what he said in his post game the other day? They asked him something about, do you regret going for that kick instead of going for the winning touchdown? And he goes, what's the old saying? He says, if my aunt had male parts, it'd be my uncle. He said that in a post game interview. I was like, are you shitting me?
My aunt had male parts. She'd be my uncle.
Yeah. All right,
He
Ryan.
just walked out after that. All right.
I need to take your phone or something.
Yeah. Let me open it up here.
Or Michael can do
There
it.
you go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Whenever. Let me know. Whenever you are ready.
Yeah.
on your marks, get set, go.
My bare minimum award of the week goes to Joel Hoffer. He is the backup goalie for the Blues, the St. Louis Blues. So in a recent game, they were playing the Chicago Blackhawks. They were losing 7-3. So the Blues coach, naturally, as you do in a hockey game when you're losing that bad, went to pull the starting goalie. So he waved the starting goalie to the bench. The starting goalie skated over there. The coach turned around and looked for his backup goalie. Nowhere to be seen.
No way.
Nowhere to be seen. He was found by the cameras 5 minutes later, peeking down the tunnel to come to the bench. He went down the hallway and hid behind the wall, so he didn't have to go in the game.
The backup goalie.
The backup goalie hid from the coach, so he did not have to go in the
That's
game. You see him
fantastic.
peeking out with his mask on. Yeah, so Joel Hofer, however you say it, you are nominated for Bare Minimum Award of the Week by me, sir.
53 points.
I think I have a button for
You're
that.
just making yourself look like a pussy.
Dude, that's
Seriously, that's
seriously.
fucking hilarious. Yeah, dude.
You're a hockey player?
Like he hid so he didn't have to go in the game.
Yeah.
Joe
And
Hoffer.
Joe Hoffer.
Joe
And to
Hoffer.
think that you're not going to get tagged in this Joe Hoffer, you're wrong.
You are
Joe
so
Hoffer, dude.
wrong,
Joe
buddy.
Hoffer, excuse my language, dude's a bitch, right?
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Well,
sure.
he is a professional hockey player. I'm sure he
Fuck.
could probably beat all our asses. But
You hid,
come
bro.
on, bro. You hid.
Like, that's
Peek
like-
around the corner,
Like,
hide and seek
I don't
type
even-
shit.
I mean, you would probably give your starting goalie the bare minimum of the award a week. He was practically standing on
type
top of the net, it
shit.
sounds like.
Yeah.
But, dude,
Couldn't
yeah.
even stop a beach ball. Yeah,
Fuck.
good job, Joe Hoffer. I think I
Yeah,
got
but you
one.
ain't mad about
I
that.
got one of those too, Stennis.
You ain't mad about that, though. You're
No,
a Blackhawk
that's
fan.
right.
Let's
That's
go.
right,
Rack
right,
them up.
right.
Rack them
All
up.
right. I'm ready for mine here.
All right. Oh, shit.
No,
I
you're
closed
good.
out the
You're
stopwatch.
You're good.
Yep. All right. Ready? Steady. Go ahead.
Toyota. And here's why. I love Toyota. Don't get me wrong. I love Toyota.
Whoa.
But
Get the
Toyota has done the bare minimum on the 2022 Toyota Tundras. I got another recall again. I've had a new motor put in that bitch. I've had work on the transmission. Now it's brake lights. How much bare minimum did you do to make a new body style and roll that bitch out, dude? Come on. Like, it's literally
Oh,
recall
so you
after
bought the
recall
first
after
year
recall.
of the new body?
Yeah.
That's your
Oh,
problem.
yeah,
Well,
should've
I know,
you
waited
know
a
but
year
better.
for
still, bare minimum.
Yeah, it's
like,
bare
bare
minimum.
minimum. Like, literally, oh, the brake lights could go out anytime. Oh, really? You need a new motor, and that causes new turbos and everything, too. Like, so I got a truck with, like, 60,000 miles on it. The motor's got, like, 10. You know, like,
Oh, my
bare
God.
minimum, Toyota.
They're just trying to
do
up your resale
better.
value.
Do better.
I love Toyota, but
10 seconds.
do better.
Do something.
All right. Good job. You're under.
I like that. I like that.
I like
Yeah,
that. That's
yeah.
good.
That surprises
So
me.
we got
dude.
Toyota, Joe Hoffer, and what was yours?
Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin.
Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to say any city that still has their Christmas lights up on their poles,
Oh, is it ours?
and Lamont, and all of them. It's
Yeah.
like, what are we doing, dude? We've had 50-degree days here. What are we doing?
It's not in the budget yet.
Yeah, I don't know. So, anyways, that is our bare minimum award of the week. You'll see it on social media. Give a vote. I mean, you know, who picked the best one? I kind of have a feeling I know who picked the best one. And Joe Hoffer, you're getting tagged. in it.
I will mail that motherfucker an award. I'm not going to mail it to your
Fucking-
house. I'm going to mail it to the stadium, so you have to open it in front of your whole goddamn team.
Yeah.
Bare minimum.
Thanks, Joe Hoffer.
Hoffer.
Yeah.
Hiding from the coach on the bench. Look it up, dude. It's a hilarious video.
Yeah, you've been roasted, Joe
You
Hoffer.
roasted.
So, I'm excited. We're gonna start a new segment we haven't done yet.
thing.
I thought that was the horn button.
No, I wasn't there yet.
Do the thing.
That worked perfect.
Put the fucking plexiglass shield up now.
I know how to do the buttons too.
That
Okay.
worked perfect though. Like we're gonna start a new segment. Do the thing.
Welcome to the Do the Thing segment.
No, we mentioned last episode we're gonna do different segments, probably rotate them. So we're gonna start the bare minimum Hall of Fame. We're gonna ask some questions. They're kind of bare minimum related. Tonight we're gonna do movie and TV edition. Who's in our Hall of Fame for this kind of stuff? I don't want to explain too much more, but I think you'll understand as we get going. So we're gonna do 3 questions tonight. And yeah, we're just going to kind of see what happens. Question number 1, we'll start with Michael, go to Ryan, and then I'll do myself. What movie or TV character wasn't the lead role but became iconic for that movie?
I have a really good one if you don't have one.
Yeah, I have one.
Mine is going to be.
No, he just
What
said he
the
has
fuck?
one.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening at all. Right over
Time
my
out,
head.
time out,
Right
time
over
out.
my head. Okay, go ahead, dude. He's gonna be like Ryan Reed from the Bare Minimum Show. Sorry.
Oh my god! Draco Malfoy.
You think he stole the?
Harry Potter.
Yes, I mean there's
Oh
fan
yeah,
fiction.
it's very iconic.
There's
yeah.
fan fiction out there of him getting it on with
Hermione. They have a
So,
kid,
like,
don't they, or something? Or-
Yeah,
I've heard.
my
about
wife
it.
reads
It's
it. She's
wild.
awesome.
I would agree with that. Big
Yeah.
time.
He's like Chris Farley and Tommy Boy. We
Yeah, he's got all
it
the
on.
punchlines. He was the bad guy, same age. You know, it made the rivalry.
Rivalry.
Yes.
Rivalry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rivalry.
Dude, I like that.
Rivery.
I like
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is gonna have to be Rocco from Boondock Saints.
Is it dead?
Is it dead? Calm down, Rocco. It's such a
What the fuck? What the? That certainly
Certainly explains
explains
the-
the depiction of that word.
Yes. I mean, he kind of, he had
Funny
a
guy.
minimal role, but he kind of stole the show. I'll have a Coke then.
I'll have a Coke.
I love a Coke.
Yeah, dude.
You
Rocco
mean to
was
tell
great.
me?
Rocco was great. I'm gonna have to go with McLovin.
Yeah.
McLovin.
I had a feeling you
don't
were
know.
going to pick this
Yeah,
because
dude.
we
He
had this
wasn't a main
conversation
character?
before.
No, he was not the main character. He was the friend that
He was third
tagged
wheel.
along with.
Third
He was
wheel.
one of the
Oh, yeah,
main
dude.
3 guys, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, third wheel.
Nah,
Third wheel.
yeah. Dude.
He's probably third on credits.
and he is the most quoted person from that movie.
I
I
am
am
McLovin.
Yep,
Is it? Oh my God, it's in.
it's in. Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Oh my God, it's in.
She was wearing this black G-string, and she turned around, and I told her what time it was.
Muhammad's the most commonly used name in the world.
Read a fucking book
for once.
Read a fucking book.
Yeah, dude, McLovin is he's for me. It's got to be that. But anyways, who said the least but became the most quoted?
This is back to me.
Yeah,
So here's what I did with this category, and I'll preface this. I have Draco Malfoy for every part of this category because I'll just throw out a couple stats here. So the total movie run hour time is 19 hours and 40 minutes
For all of them?
for all of them.
That's
Mhm.
all 5, 6 of them? 7,
7.
8?
yeah.
Yeah.
7.
He only appears for 31 minutes.
Are you serious?
Out of
In
the-
which movie?
All of them.
No shit.
All of them.
It's got to be more than that.
No.
That's crazy.
No. 31
Damn.
minutes, 30 to 31 minutes. It goes 31 minutes and 45 seconds. And the Harry Potter is 19 minutes, 19 hours and 40 minutes total. It's less than Hagrid, less than Voldemort. Like,
Wow.
yeah. So the stats are out there to prove it. But like, so that's why he fits for category number 3, if you don't mind me jump.
No, I
No,
mind
no.
you jumping.
Okay.
You can't jump.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry. Okay. So
All right,
Draco Malfoy for my second
There
one
you
then.
go. All right, Ryan. Who said the least became the most quoted?
I'm gonna have to go. I was gonna say this, but he actually has a lot of lines in that movie, and I'm still gonna say it. Ham from Sandlot. You're killing me, Smalls. Maybe that should have been for my next one.
You're playing ball like a girl.
Yeah,
I
playing
don't
ball like a
know.
girl. He gets quoted a lot, but you're killing me, Smalls. Everybody says that.
I mean,
You take
he
the
still
mallow.
has a fair amount of lines.
What do you
in the
mean
movie.
you've never had a s'more before?
Right. He still talks a fair amount, but actually not as. I mean,
He's not the Jet.
he's not the Jet. He's not the main character.
No.
yeah.
So I'm going with. Going with. What was I forget his name in the movie, but you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Catcher.
Ham.
Ham.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like Ham.
That's all you need.
Something. Yeah. Ham.
The great Hambino.
The
Yeah.
great Hambino.
All right. I'm going to go with Chaz Reinhold
Ma, the meatloaf!
in Wedding Crashers.
For
Love that
Wedding
movie.
Crashers.
Love
That's
that
a
movie.
great fucking
he
one.
was
Stole
like,
the movie.
oh, dude,
For sure.
100%.
Love
I
that
mean,
movie. One of my favorites.
It just so happened that we had a hot button for it, and I was like, that's who I was going to pick anyways.
That is crazy.
You know, he was in for what? I mean, his airtime had to been what, 2 minutes?
I don't know. Let's
He
look
was
it up.
he was in the part when Owen Wilson goes and sees him,
They were at the funeral.
and then they went to the funeral, and then
That was
at
it.
the end when they got married, and he's like, it's such a beautiful day, you know, and he's looking at Todd going,
Oh, crashing weddings? I'm over that. Now I'm crashing funerals. What a terrible movie. Terrible.
dude got in a
premise.
hang gliding accident. Look, honey, take a picture. Oh, I'm dead. What an idiot. Yeah, I mean, his airtime couldn't have been that much.
Yeah.
A significant but relative short screen time.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
maybe
getting
4
it.
minutes. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh, that's a
All
good
right.
one.
Last one. What character was just there and stole the movie?
I told you I'm going Draco Malfoy. I mean, for the amount of time that he was in that series,
Valid.
I mean, 20 hours of screen time. I mean, he's probably next to the Golden Trio, like the next main character, right? He was, besides Voldemort, like, you know, he was the fucking guy. He was the fucking guy that was battling Harry in school, giving him shit all the time, fucking bullying him,
Right.
stuff like that. It has to be him. I mean, he's got considered one of the main roles. Actually, the stat was, I got off of it because I was on it. He is made, like, despite like the short screen time,
Oh, he probably
he made more than just about everybody.
yeah. When you
Right.
break it down to his
You know?
on-air screen time versus
Yeah.
what he made, dollar
It's
amount
crazy.
per minute of airtime,
It's
yeah.
crazy. You think about it, it's like, okay, he at least had hours, dude. Not even a half hour. The kid didn't even get a half hour in 20 hours.
right.
Crazy.
I think
Crazy.
That's a good
And did
one.
amazing a job becoming one of the side main characters of the whole series.
Right. I
Right.
would agree.
Fuck.
I'm
Draco.
gonna have to.
Thomas Felton.
I'll have to go on another series with you. And it was a character that was just, oh man, I had it and I just fucking lost it. Oh, I'm gonna go Star Wars universe.
Okay. Never seen it.
These are the first three, like the second three that came out, the first three in chronological order. Samuel L. Jackson,
Mace Windu.
Mace Windu.
Yeah, purple lightsaber.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
yeah, dude. He kind
Yeah.
of stole the show. He has like a huge cult following. You've never seen Star Wars?
Not a second.
It's kind of breaking my heart, bro.
To be honest with you, and it's
Sorry.
not my pick. Boba Fett could have been one
a good
too.
one. He spurred the whole Mandalorian
Yeah,
series.
100%. And in the other movies, he was there and didn't say nothing.
No, he didn't have any lines except the scream when he went flying across into the pit,
Right.
the Snarlack pit.
Yeah, that's a good one though. I'm gonna say Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs. 20 minutes of screen time.
That's it?
Shit.
Yeah,
Did you
I
look
love
and that
it up?
movie's
movies.
about him, right?
Jeez.
Yeah. No, I had to
Isn't
look
that
up. That's
crazy?
what I just Googled on how much screen time he had because that's who I was picking, but I didn't know how much screen time. Under 20 minutes.
And how many? Well, a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
That still doesn't even come remotely close
To Draco, no.
Draco.
But I mean, I don't know if you'd find another one.
I bet you'd be surprised.
So-
it was something I would never even think about looking
Right.
up.
So I was Googling stuff like that, like today, just trying to get ideas, and like one of them that popped up that they were like the Joker in The Dark Knight, and I was like, "There's no fucking way!" Like he wasn't just there. Like Heath Ledger played a
Yeah,
fucking.
he was in it quite a
significant
bit,
role.
right?
I don't understand why they would say that.
Did you look it up?
No,
Hmm.
because I was like distraught about it. I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah.
I think White Goodman in Dodgeball could be considered one of those. Though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Like it was about Vince Vaughn and stuff, right? And
Yeah.
then, but when White was there, it was
Yeah.
like iconic moments.
Right.
Like,
Who's the guy that plays Vision in the Marvel movies? You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, I don't know who.
He's
he
in A
plays
Knight's
with, though.
Tale with Heath Ledger, the old movie. You seen
Dude,
it?
one of my favorite
Oh,
movies.
Well, his
yeah.
character in A Knight's Tale could be in the running for that one too. He wasn't a main character, but he kind of stole the movie.
I think I said it in our group chat the other day.
Jeffrey
it was
Chaucer
was
was his character
the
name.
character in Frozen that was running the store. Blow on
Hello,
some
big
sale.
summer blowout.
Big summer blowout.
Big summer blowout. Just you and this fellow.
That's one thing I'll always remember from that
Hey-o.
movie.
Hello. Hello. Big summer
Big
blowout.
summer blowout.
Big summer blowout.
Hello.
Yeah. So that's the Bare Minimum Hall of Fame movie and TV edition. We're going to run that every now and then, and who knows, we might throw a spinoff of the Bare Minimum Hall of Shame. You know, ripping on people's kind of fun. So we're going to wrap the night up here with the Bare Minimum approved. We've been throwing some questions out there on social media, Reddit, stuff like that, just to see what kind of responses we get. And honestly, I think it's great because we're getting responses from people we have no idea who they are.
Oh, it's so much fun.
But they're kind of feeding into it, you know, and they're kind of like, hey, you know, I answer this. So I asked a question, what's a moment in your life where you put in the absolute bare minimum effort and the universe said, yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah.
So this came from a Reddit user, Mighty Wingman 84.
Mighty Wingman 84.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He said, my wife has given birth to 2 beautiful, healthy baby girls, now aged 2 and 6. I contributed the bare minimum to this effort and was rewarded handsomely by the universe. I'd like to think that many of my efforts during and after the pregnancy have been more than minimum. I try hard, but could always be better. I think
Nice.
that's super relatable.
Yeah.
Um,
It's vague,
It's
but it's to the point. Listen, I ain't doing much, but I'm doing enough. And my
Yeah.
wife is still happy because we're still married. Because
Well,
he said wife.
let's be honest. You and I have had kids.
Yeah.
We did the fucking bare minimum.
I tried very hard for that 30 seconds. You kidding me?
That was the bare minimum, dog.
that was the bare minimum.
That was the bare
But
minimum.
yes, I understand what you're saying. Yes. Compared to the 10 months that they had to deal with it.
Yeah,
and then,
absolutely.
And then if you're breastfeeding or really, I mean, just postpartum in general, like
100%.
years, right?
Yep.
For their bodies, you can get back to normal.
Yep.
Compared to that, this guy, Mighty Wingman 84, buddy, we're in the same boat.
Dude, but what and make it more in the boat. His efforts after the pregnancy going forward.
Yes.
And that's, you know, and I think it's also, it goes on what we said at the beginning of it. So he tries hard, but could always be better.
Yeah.
All of us, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
There's
own
always
it.
room for improvement.
Great job of owning it.
Yeah.
One thing I have written down here for all fathers to be, fathers that are in it and doing it, mainly in like the baby stage, like like newborn, like weeks, months, you know, till they get up to that point where they're kind of off the nipple or whatever they're doing, off the bottle, and we can kind of work together. It's like, dude, find the one fucking thing you're good at and make sure it's done and make sure it's done great. If that's washing the bottles with all the breastfeeding equipment when she's done, motherfucker, get in the kitchen, get that done,
Right.
and do it. Or if it's, hey, I'll take every shitty diaper. That's me. I'm gonna be the diaper changer. That's me. Or do other chores or something like that, dude. But that's what I'm saying is like if you can focus on that,
No, I agree. Yep.
trust me, the appreciation that you will get from your wife
Right.
will be like, yeah, he was a great father during that time.
100%. We appreciate the response, Wingman 84.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll be throwing more questions out there like here and there and let you guys, you know, just give us your honest opinion. Tell
Yeah.
us what, you know, we ask a question about bare minimum, give us what it is. I got some more of them from that question in general. We'll air later.
Yeah, I
but,
think we can keep pulling from that for
absolutely.
as long as we can. I mean, I think that's a great question. Is like, hey, answer that question, right, guys? I mean, if you have an opportunity to sway the universe played out for you for giving the bare minimum. Example for me is like, for some reason, I think I'm a fucking par golfer. I don't know why I would be.
Right.
I golf once a week.
Yeah.
I don't practice. I don't get lessons. I don't do any of that stuff.
Right.
But I'm fucking pissed when I get a bogey. That's bare minimum effort.
Talking about practice,
You know what I mean?
not the game that I love, but practice.
But that's the type. But
absolutely.
the universe still plays out.
Talking
I
about
still golf.
practice.
Right. Right.
We're talking
So-
about practice.
Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Vans Liquor and JCI Electric.
Woo.
If it wasn't for JCI Electric, we would not be sitting where we're at in JCI Studios. Go visit Vans Liquor Store.
Definitely.
Call up JCI Electric for any electrical needs. You will not be disappointed.
Right.
Best customer service and very, very good work that can be done. With that, tune in for episode 3. We have 0 details for that, but I mean that would make us above bare minimum.
Yeah,
so,
we want to keep it bare.
But thank you for joining us, and this is the bare minimum show.
Yep, we've done enough.
We've done enough.